The US Treasury Department is expected to run out of cash necessary to fund the federal government's obligations by June 8th or 9th unless the debt ceiling is lifted, according to a report by Goldman Sachs.
미국 재무부의 현금 잔고가 부채한도 상향 조정에 실패할 경우 다음 달 8일 또는 9일이면 최소 보유 기준 미만으로 떨어질 것으로 보인다고 골드만삭스가 보고서를 통해 밝혔습니다. The first expression to look at is to run out of cash.
Well, if you run out of anything, then you don't have enough of it. If you run out of time, sometimes that happens. We have other things we want to talk about, but we run out of time. We don't have enough time left. We can't do it.
Yeah, and with the printer, you might run out of toner.
Yeah, ink, sure.
Yeah,
Your
ink.
pen can run out of ink.
Yes, 그렇죠. 뭔가 다 떨어지다라는 뜻인데요. Run out of time, 시간이 이제 부족해요. Run out of cash, 현금이 다 떨어졌다. 아니면은 뭐 프린터에서 잉크가 다 떨어졌다. 이런 식으로 run out of something.
The worst is when you're cooking and you run out of some ingredient that you need. You run out of milk or whatever it is you need.
In the middle of
right.
Yeah, while you're cooking. 아, 진짜 요리하다가 갑자기 식용유 다 떨어졌어. 우유 다 떨어졌어. 이러면은 어떡해요. 그때 정말 it's what do you do?
Then you have to run out to the store and buy something.
Because you've run out of something. run out가 이렇게 두 가지 뜻이 다 있죠. 말 그대로 run out of the house라고 하면은 그냥 집 밖에 나가다라는 의미가 될 텐데 run out of something이라고 하면은 무언가가 소진이 되다, 다 떨어지다라는 뜻입니다. 자, 그다음에 이제 미국 얘기니까 federal, 연방 이런 단어가 나오죠, 많이. Federal government's obligations.
This is the government's bills.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone gets bills at their house every month. The government's got bills too. So this is things like paying federal employees, paying the military, Social Security, people who get checks every month for Social Security. They wouldn't get that. The big one that everyone's talking about is interest on national debt. So if you don't pay interest on your national debt, that's called a default. And then that could cause huge economic problems around the world. But it's not going to happen.
If you're obliged to do something, if something is an obligation, then you have to do it.
You have to do it, right.
그렇죠. 네, 반드시 의무적으로 무언가를 이제 해야 된다라고 할 때 I am obliged to do something이라고 할 수 있고 obligation 자체도 이제 의무라는 뜻이 원래는 있는데 여기서는 we're looking at as you said, cash is running out or is expected to run out, I should say. And the money that the government is supposed to spend, I suppose, is that what we're referring to here? The government's obligation.
Money it's money, they need money to pay their bills. That's what it means.
The money to pay their bills.
And in order to do that, they need to borrow more because the US government spends more than it brings in taxes.
네, 그러니까 여기서는 연방정부의 지급 책임을 말하고 있습니다.